Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Tapped Out the Pro Wrestling Eric Bischoff's edition. Of course, Eric Bischoff being the general manager of this brand, and the man making his way to the ring now is the same man who on the last episode punched Cody Rhodes in the face during his match with the Nature Boy Ric Flair. As you all saw in the beginning of the episode, Hulk Hogan let Cody Rhodes know that he was going to have his back, and Cody Rhodes wanted no part of it. But obviously, during the match between Cody Rhodes and Ric Flair, we saw exactly why Cody wanted no part of it. As when Ric Flair was able to reverse Cody Rhodes' Irish whip into Hulk Hogan punched Cody Rhodes square dead in the face. He almost caught Cody Rhodes a second shot at the world champion, Psycho Sid, but somehow, some way, Cody Rhodes was able to save it and was able to save his opportunity against Psycho Sid. A second shot at what he's already had that opportunity to have will possibly hold in that Tapped Out the Pro Wrestling World Championship. But we're going to hear from Hulk Hogan right now. And hopefully, he has a pretty good apology for Cody Rhodes.
Well, let me tell you something, Tapped Out the Pro Wrestling fans. Last week, while I was trying to have a night of the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, that lazy snotty piece of dog shit Ric Flair threw Cody in my way, dude. If it wasn't for him, I would have never popped Cody in the face with my hammer or this jack. But it's all good, because Cody was still able to get the job done. That's all that matters. Now, Cody can focus on getting the world title outside Joseph's grasp. And just to help you focus even more, tonight, to show I have your back, I'm going to take care of a problem you've been having for a little bit now. Rick Rude, I'm challenging you to a one-on-one match. Here tonight, on this episode of Tapped Out the Pro Wrestling.
Oh wow, ladies and gentlemen, Hulk Hogan calling out Ravishing Rick Rude here tonight on this episode of Tapped Out the Pro Wrestling. That would be interesting to see. Hulk Hogan try to get a little bit of payback from what happened the week before when Ravishing Rick Rude and Kurt Hennig, Mr. Perfect, did in fact attack Hulk Hogan and Cody Rhodes. But Hulk Hogan is right. This is definitely more of Cody Rhodes' problem than it is Hulk Hogan, because if it wasn't for Rick Rude, Cody Rhodes would have the Tapped Out the Pro Wrestling World Championship around his waist right now, and not that dastardly Psycho Sid. But I don't know, let's see what Cody Rhodes has to say, especially after getting punched in the face by the immortal Hulk Hogan. You gotta believe that he's none too happy after almost having his opportunity taken away from him yet again. I would have to believe that Cody Rhodes can trust Hulk Hogan just about as far as he can throw him.
Hogan, it's just like I told you last week. I don't know why you continue to try to get in my business, but I don't want you to be a part of it. And now you're trying to help my problem? By all means. You want to take on Rick Rude? That's your decision. It has nothing to do with me. And like you said, I'm going to go focus on Psycho Sid. He's going to be here tonight. So I have to focus on Psycho Sid, because I'm going to see him face to face. Because I'm going to take that championship away from him sooner rather than later. And it's certainly going to be with no help from you.
Hogan, don't forget your roots, my friend. I want you to remember who made you that star you are today.
Wait a second, who the hell was that? And whose theme music is this? Who is coming out here right now, ladies and gentlemen? Well, I'm not quite sure who this is, but he told Hogan to remember his roots, whatever that means. I don't know that. Oh! It's Classy Freddie Blassie!
If it wasn't for me, there'd be no red and yellow megastar. Hogan, I want to take you back to the top. With me, you can be the world champion. Not this pencil-necked geek. So think about giving me a call soon and bring me back to the promised land, so we can get back to the top together. But if Hogan doesn't take my offer, Rhodes, just keep this whole conversation in mind.
Oh wow, ladies and gentlemen, classy Freddie Blassie extending the olive branch to one of his former clients trying to get back into the swing of things and maybe back to the mountaintop like he said, but is he also possibly trying to take Cody Rhodes under his wing? I'm not too sure, but I guess, ladies and gentlemen, later tonight, Hulk Hogan will take on Ravishing Rick Rude. But here's the real question, folks. Is Hulk Hogan going to have Cody Rhodes by his side? He might need that help.
It's time for the Tapped Out to Pro Wrestling Carnage of the Night, presented by DCW Extreme. Go subscribe to the newly hardcore revolution today.
So Dominic probably wants to see what these two men are capable of. And he's gonna get exactly that. Done taking the arm to the back now and really stretching that thing. Dragon Lee, though, able to get out of it with that arm drag. And look at this, Hurricane Rana, no! Gets caught with that power bomb on the apron by Pete Dunne. And an X-Plex as well, just to put the exclamation point on it with that knee to the gut. And look at this drop down there by Dragon Lee, up and over, catches him, tilt-a-whirl DDT. And now Pete Dunne looking to go high, springboard moonsault to the floor. Look at this flip, but gets caught with that sit-out power bomb. 1, 2, and only a 2 count. As now Pete Dunne back to his feet, gets caught, but no! I thought that was it right there, but Pete Dunne looking for the bitter end. Oh, wait a second! What is that thing? Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, the Beast Mortis! Beast Mortis is here! What is he doing here? Oh no, you've got to be kidding me. Is he another man joining this Dominic Mysterio army? No, you've got to be kidding me. This monster of a man, this beast of a man is now on the side of Dominic Mysterio.